Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Delightful Creations by Amber. I'm super excited to come on and share with you a fun little project that I've been working on, using up some paint chips, a decorative elements, some lace, as well as my flowers that I have stitched around, the ones that I didn't add those tabs to. So let's hop into it. Here are two examples of the ones that I have finished. And I have three that I wanted to make with you guys here on camera so you can see my process. I've got a pink flower, a yellow flower, and a purple flower. So I have a very specific project in mind for using these. So I have a little template here of my piece of paper of the size that I want these to be so that I know that it'll fit on my project. So this one here, this one is safe to go. And then this one I'm going to have to trim down, as well as this one's a little bit too long. So let's go ahead and figure out which way. This one says Silverberry. I really like the name of that, so I'm going to make sure I put my paper onto that side. I got my scissors here, and I'm just going to trim off the edge of here, this paint chip card. And I've just been having a lot of fun making these. And yeah, like I said, I have a really fun project coming up for these to be used on, and then I just decide where I want the flower to sit on that paint chip card. So I know that I want you to see that Silverberry, but I'm not too excited about this little thing down here. So I think we're going to pull this down so the paint chip card is at the bottom, and then we'll cover this up here with our lace and decorative element. So I'm going to go ahead, grab my glue, and add that to the paint card. And this is something anybody can do. You go get those paint chip cards, stick your elements on there, layer them up. It adds a beautiful touch to the background, and you're not using scrapbook paper. You're using a different type of element, and it has like a matte finish, and I just really like the name of the colors. I think that's such an interesting names that they come up with the different colors. So I wanted to use these in my project because I have a ton of them in my stash, and yeah, just thought I would pop on and do that for you guys. So here is my other one. It's called Irradiant Iris, and it's just a little bit too long, so I'm going to make sure I take off some of this top. I'm going to pull this down, trim this up, just like that. Super simple. And I know that the corners here are rounded, and then when I'm cutting, they're not. I'm okay with that. I know my string is a little bit long. Again, I'm okay with that. So I think I like this one maybe like this. Maybe, yeah, I like it like that. Okay, so I just kind of get an idea. I eyeball where I want my glue to sit on my little paint chip card. Let me zoom you out just a little bit. Didn't realize you guys were in so far. So I know I want it all the way up there in that corner, and I'm just going to come around, add a little bit of glue here and there, and stick this lovely flower down on top. Just like that. Super easy. We're not panicking. We're not panicking. We're just having fun, crafting along together. This is a little process video for you guys. I wanted to share it with you, and you'll see why here soon. So there's these two, and one left. I have pink and yellow. I think that is such a lovely combination that go together. I'm going to put this one at the top, pull this down, I think, like that, and just make sure that I just glue this bottom edge. There we go. Just roughly, because whatever doesn't stick down, I can always add more glue later if I want, or I can actually just slide this up some more if I went too high. There we are. Perfect. Love it. All right, let's go back to that first one here, the Silverberry, and we are going to add some lace. So I have my Dollar Tree lace that I absolutely love. I don't know why I like it. I think I do like it. I don't know why. I think I do know why. But I think it's because it's a like ivory color, and it just has an interesting edge on the bottom. So I don't want to cover up my word here of what this plant is. So I'm going to go right next to it and all the way across. So I did cut this one a bit long, but that's all right. I'm not too concerned with that. Just add a little bit of this Elaine's Tack-It. You could use Fabrifix. You could use Tombow. You could any of your favorite glues. Even my craft glue stick will hold this down. It's not a tough fabric. I'm not going to be beating it around. So just like that, I'm going to trim off the edge of this little lace here. All the way up. There we go. And let's add this really pretty white lace that I've had in my stash. I don't know where I got it, obviously, but I'm going to add this one well, they're all gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna add it to the side over here. So I'm just gonna roughly trim it down where I think I need it, and then I'm gonna add the glue on this one just on the top of that name again, because I want you to be able to see the name of the flower. And I'm just adding this one to the base of the flower. I'm not adding any glue on the actual paint chip card. Pull my little strings out of the way and plop this down. That's actually backwards. I do that a lot with laces. I don't really pay attention to which way I'm gluing it down. Sometimes I care, sometimes I don't. And this is a really special project, so I want to make sure I get it right. There we are. I think I've made about 20 of these so far. And I have just a few more to do. Actually, I'll leave that one long. I think that'll look, yep, it'll still fit in my parameter. I might have to trim it down a smidge. Okay, so, but we'll leave it like it is. And on this one, I think we'll add it up here in the top corner and call that one good. So I'm gonna just kind of go like this. There we go. Add our lace to that. Right there. Okay, now my favorite part. My favorite part is adding the decorative element. So I don't have my washi down here, so these ones won't have any washi tape on them. But I have pulled out some birds that I just got done die cutting yesterday out of some pretty fun papers. And then I have my butterfly pack from my ephemera binder right over here to the side. So let's start off with a couple of butterflies. So let's see here. I've got green. I've got, this one's really an interesting pattern. I've got a really bold purple. I was kind of thinking maybe add a purple here, but it would cover up my name. Maybe over here. How about on this one? Yeah, let's add a really interesting purple over here on this side. Down on this yellow flower here, just like that. And it's not too interesting just yet. Let's add a little bit of ink to it. Just go ahead. I'm going to grab my round espresso. I'm going to grab my little dauber. And I'm just going to roughly go around the edges of this butterfly just to make it pop just a little bit more. This is a really thin scrapbooking paper. And I saw a gal, I was watching YouTube, of course, the other day, and when she has a straight paper that she's inking, she will hold it up to another paper and ink it so it doesn't move. I think that would work fabulously. I haven't tried it yet. Don't want to fuss too much with my butterfly, but I want it to give a little bit more dimension to it so it pops just a little bit more off of that white and doesn't look so new. There, just like that. I really like that. So let's glue that baby down. And I'm just going to add a little bit. Oh, I might have to take my glue lid off first. I've got to add a little bit down just the kind of the middle and a little off to the side so that those wings can be free to be bent a little bit if I want them to be later on, just to have a little bit of movement. There we go, just like that. So, so pretty. Such a simple little project, just layering and layering and layering. And you can see that there. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do another one. These are my little birdies here in this little tin. I've got some glittered white ones, which don't know if I want white. No. How about a pretty blue, sparkly flying bird? Oh, that's too contrasty. I do like it, and I don't want to flip it over. Okay. I've got green, weird green ones. Here's a really pretty purple, like gingham bird. Let's go ahead and use him. I'm going to put it right here at the top, I think. Maybe, no, down here at the bottom. Let's go at the bottom because it'll highlight that name and it will frame in that lace with the flower. And I'm going to let his wings hang off just a little bit. I'm going to put him right here just to give it a little bit of dimension right on top of that beautiful lace. And it doesn't cover up too much. We still see all our elements. Super gorgeous. Okay, last one. Let's decide. I don't think I want this butterfly's got too much going on, and I really want the main focus to be the images that I've sewed around, not necessarily the decorative element. It's just to make it pop just a little bit more. I really wanted to use another butterfly. Let's see here. This is a really pretty one. It's maybe a little big to go that way. We could go this way with it, though. I think it will still fit Uh-oh, I've lost my template. There it is. Still fit in the frame of where I need it to go. Yeah, it's all right if the wings hang off a bit. Sure. And I've already inked this one. This one was inked with some pink before I put it into my little butterfly stash. Sometimes I do that ahead of time, you know, when I have time to just sit around and play. I'm going to pull it down just a touch right there. Super pretty. And then we are finished with that. So those are the 3 that I made with you on camera. I have a little bundle sitting here off to the side that I already had done and layered up like this. And all they need is some lace and a decorative element. Oh, this one I guess I didn't do. I didn't glue that one down. Whoopsies. Okay, so I've got 5 other ones ready to go. So that is what I am working on today. And I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope your day is crafty and fun as well. Bye, guys. We'll talk to you real soon.